Welcome to Enlightened World Network. Sue Seekoff here with Dr. Jane Mountrose for a meditation a day. We're so delighted to have Jane back on EWN. She will be sharing a meditation calling in 4 archangels for creating a miraculous future. Thank you for being here, Jane.
Oh, thanks, Sue. It's really wonderful to be here. We were talking about how busy things are, and it's nice to settle in and just connect with the angels because there's always so much support and love and just peace and happiness. So that's what we're here for today.
Well, we're really looking forward to your meditation, so please start when you're ready.
Okay. And as Sue mentioned, we're going to be just visiting with angels, and it's kind of opening to our heart in the spirit of the holidays and considering all the things that are possible for us as we move through the end of the year and into the next one, bringing all of that joy and wonder with us. So we start, there's a way that I generally start my meditations and visualizations, just closing your eyes if you're in a place where it's safe to do so and you feel guided to. And as you breathe now, just invite in the most amazing love and light from the universe around you. It just occurred to me at one point that we have the right to get the best love, the best light that's available for us always. So we can just breathe that in, enjoying the wonder of all of that. And as you exhale, letting go, just releasing any tension from the day that you might be sensing, anything that feels heavy. So you can just feel peaceful and calm and taking in that beautiful breath. And as you breathe, ask any energy that is not your own to leave your space now, which includes your body and that ball of energy around you. We pick up energy from people, other times, other places. Just send it back. What that does is creates more space for you in this moment. So just sending it back lovingly where it came from. And similarly, asking any energy of your own that you may have left in other places, other times, with other people, just ask to have it brought back to you now, which creates more, again, more of you here. And just notice that you may feel more present in your body in the moment now, just from that. Taking those beautiful breaths. And then connecting with the love you hold in your heart as we open to that divine love of the archangels. So we can meet them with love. And the first archangel I want to invite to join us today is Archangel Metatron, who is very special to me. One of the archangels I connect with often. And he's considered to be one of the angels that are closest to God, top of the tree of life. And as you invite him in, we can just invite him to surround us with his light. It often is experienced as a luminous golden white light. And of course, it might have some sparkles in it. So just ask him to surround you with the most beautiful, loving light. You can feel that surrounding you and all through your body. You may also sense other things about his presence. He may even speak to you. You might hear messages. You might see an image of him there with you. So just open to the presence of Archangel Metatron. His focus is on spiritual evolution and enlightenment. He's here with us at this time to support us as we evolve and grow and awaken. He also oversees the Akashic record, so he understands who we are, each of us. He understands our past, our present, our future, and he can support us in so many ways, accelerating our growth. And he asks for those who are devoted to awakening the planet, and here we are at Enlightened World Network, he supports us with love and helping us to develop our spiritual gifts and abilities. So just again, sensing his energy. And with each of the angels, you can invite it, when you think of inviting it into your body, focus on every cell receiving that luminous light and love. The cells love love. At least the way that I experience it, all of my cells do. And I start to feel a tingling even in my body when I invite love into every cell. And ultimately, what we're aiming for is the atoms within the cells, because what we're wanting to do is free up space so that love and light can flow freely through us. That light that activates really our guidance, our sense of who we are, our desire to be on the best path for our growth. So we're just sending more light through all of the atoms and all of the cells of the body, which also allows the electrons within the atoms to spin more freely. And that's really where we get the raise in our vibration. Ultimately, it's about the electrons being able to spin more freely. If we have a lot of sludge in the cells of our body and in the atoms, then the electrons can't flow freely. They can't spin freely. We just want to create a space where we receive the best, highest vibration of energy possible. And of course, Archangel Metatron is always here to help us. And to let go. You can ask him to help you to let go of anything that might be in the way. Just releasing and relaxing. And along with that, I'd like to invite you to imagine now traveling, just taking a journey into the higher dimensions, onto your spiritual path. Just seeing yourself with your bright future before you and the past behind you. And you're in this moment, opening to angelic presences and for understanding the nature of your journey in whatever way might come forward through all of these all of these beings who are with us today. And the next one I'd like to invite to join us is a female presence. Her name is Holy Amethyst, and she is one of the beings, along with Archangel Zadkiel and Saint Germain, all of those folks who are holders of the violet flame. So with Holy Amethyst joining us, can, if you wish, invite her to surround you with that beautiful violet flame energy, which is, it's not a hot flame, it's a cooling, very cool. It's like, if you imagine it, like amethyst light around you, sparkling, and flames. If you imagine flames, I tend to imagine more sparkling energy. But just allowing that violet light, which is the highest, actually the highest frequency of light that is visible to humans. Again, surrounding yourself with this beautiful light and allowing it to flow all through your body, through all the cells and atoms. And this will help to clear out any sludge, any darker energy that might slow your speed down. And again, thinking of it like an amethyst crystal with those beautiful tones from the deepest violet to a lighter lilac, and then those points on it that are bright white and sparkling. Just feel that and feel Holy Amethyst, beautiful, loving energy. And she's here to help us to choose the right path for us as we move through the holidays and into our future. So just allow whatever you experience to unfold, whatever you notice about your spiritual path with her with you and with Archangel Metatron with you. And also reaching into the past, you can imagine that violet light in the past, releasing anything from the past that might be holding you down also. The violet flame has a wonderful way of clearing things. It actually transmutes energies. In other words, it's like that idea alchemically of changing base metals into gold, of transmuting denser energies into lighter energies and brighter energies that support you in being yourself, being fully you. And this is something you can invite Holy Amethyst or Saint Germain or Zadkiel or all of them anytime to surround you with this. If you're feeling like you could use a little tune-up, just to send that violet flame through for clearing. And what I've noticed, what surprised me when I first started doing this, and which I actually read later, later, is that it transmutes those dense energies into love and joy. So as you're experiencing that clearing with the violet flame, you might find yourself feeling happier too. That's a nice added bonus. And as we're doing this, you might, looking forward into that future, just notice that it's becoming brighter and the path may be becoming clearer for you. And with that, I want to invite in the third angel, who is also one who I value so, so highly, and that's Archangel Raziel. And Archangel Raziel is commonly known as the magician of the archangels. And also, interestingly, he has a lot of depth, so he also is known sometimes as the spiritual guru of the archangels. And when he comes in, you might experience his presence and the energy that is surrounding you as a rainbow of light. So I personally experience all the colors of the rainbow and invite myself to take in. Each one can take in whichever colors are right for it. Some places in our bodies, we might need some colors more than others. And this rainbow of colors allows us to receive everything we need where we need it. And of course, sparkles with it. Sparkling rainbows of light. And again, notice what you notice with his presence. You might see images, you might hear a message from him. He might even have a gift for you. He is a keeper of divine information who, again, as so many do, supports us in awakening to our spiritual gifts and the next step forward on our path. So notice what's happening on your spiritual path also as we connect with these beautiful beings. I'm sensing I'm moving forward somehow almost like I'm levitating. And it is whatever it is for you. I think the important thing is allow yourself to experience what you're experiencing, not expecting anything, just opening to it. You can ask him to infuse your whole path with that magic and the miracles and rainbows of light extending out into your future, and also elevating the energy that is coming to you from your past. And with him sensing the magic in this moment and always. He might even have a magic wand for you. You never know. And then the final angel, I promised 4, is Archangel Jophiel, another feminine energy, beautiful, bright, comes often I experience her presence as a cascade of beautiful roses, fuchsia pink, reddish roses. So you might sense those rose petals just floating down over you, caressing you, and feeling again that beautiful fuchsia pink, reddish light all through your body and all around you. And with all of these angels, allowing that field of energy around you to expand out. We hold ourselves in because we feel like we have to be contained somehow to get by or just to be safe maybe. And we're in a place now where we're supported and loved. You can just allow yourself to expand. Give yourself more space. Now, Archangel Jophiel is known as the angel who helps us to appreciate the beauty within ourselves and the beauty that we are. We all are uniquely beautiful. And of course, this is relating maybe more to that kind of feminine aspect, but all of us, whether we're males or females, can appreciate that beauty of who we are. And she's here with love and light to support that. You might feel that around you, just being nurtured and accepted and valued. And also with that, again, focusing on that energy in your heart, which is where the Creator connects with you, where we're connected with our source and with our souls. And just allow that light of who you are to shine. So we might feel it emanating out from your heart and surrounding yourself with that light of who you are, that beautiful, brilliant light. That light that you are for the world. And again, seeing us surrounded by all of these beautiful beings of light. And with them come legions of angels who are supporting their missions. So there are always probably more angels than we realize surrounding us and supporting us. Of course, our own guides. So many beautiful beings. And it's time now for us also to express our gratitude to them for being here and supporting us. So I want to thank Archangel Metatron and Holy Amethyst, Raziel, and Archangel Jophiel. I feel like them together, it feels like a symphony of angelic energy. And from here, you just take another look at your spiritual path. Just notice what you notice about it. If it looks lighter and brighter, if it looks like the path is clearer for you, if you feel like you can move forward maybe with less burdens. And again, maybe there is on the path here a gift for you if you haven't received one already. Might be a little treasure chest next to you on the path, or who knows, just open. And as we prepare, as we prepare to return to our daily lives, just remember that you are loved, how much you are loved, and how much these divine beings recognize the divine in you. I think this is something we don't realize. They view us as divine beings also, as divine as they are. And each of us matters. That light that shines out from within us lightens up and brightens up the world around us always. So as we return, we can remember the value of who we are. That as we are receiving gifts from them, we are also gifts to the world. And by being that, we're helping the world, supporting the world and helping to raise the vibration of the planet. So now we can focus on returning to an awareness of being in our bodies here in this moment on planet Earth, and imagining or feeling your feet on the floor, grounding yourself to Mother Earth and sending love to her too. Whenever you do that, you receive love from her too. And then breathing in more active energy, returning you to your normal waking state, grounded and alert. And also just bringing that aliveness with you, that and more of your own unique spirit to bless the world. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Such a lovely meditation.
Oh, good. Yeah, they're so magical and wonderful. And it's interesting because they're always there for us. If we approach them with a pure heart, they're always here for us.
Yeah, and each one had a different energy and a color,
Yeah.
a bit of a message. So that was lovely to be with them.
Yeah, it feels good to me. Get a little tune up too along the way.
So I felt a clearing, and there was a
Oh,
release
good.
of energy over Ukraine, and it from the past into the future. And then I heard the sound of peace.
Wonderful. Good time for it.
Always a good time.
Yes, it's always a good time for it. But it feels like with the holidays, and it feels like the angels are closer, and I think it may be also peace. People are more focused on peace.
Good.
Peace on earth, goodwill to men, all of that.
We welcome that.
We do.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Jane, for introducing
you're welcome.
us to the four archangels and bringing some peace into our day.
Oh, thank you.
As always, we love having you on EWN, and we're interested in what your work is bringing for the new year. Would you like to share anything?
Well, we have something now, which is maybe like a little holiday gift. If you're interested, we have a kind of a currently going. It's a free kind of a mini course with life coaching and healing with archangels, and so I think there are 5 different little, just short classes with each with a message and something that you can bring away or take away that is beneficial from it. And you can go and find out about it at, I'm giving you a tiny URL because a lot of our URLs are long. tinyurl.com/angels-course. So that's simple. We also have a whole spiritual guide certification program that's starting after the beginning of next year. And that all of that is about, well, it's about archangels and the Akashic records, just learning so many things, working with oracle cards and tarot, and just finding all of these different resources and kind of expanding your perspective of life, kind of daily life. And that one I have actually, this goes directly to our website. Well, the other one does too, but this is gettingthrough.org, which is gettingthru.org/spiritual. And that if you go to that page, you can get a copy of the brochure for that course if you're, or it's a program, a whole program. It's a year-long program. So there's much to be gained from it, just week by week. We've found teaching that week by week is a good way to do it rather than this intensive, in 10 days, you're going to learn everything about something. It seems to work better just to have a consistent kind of up energy. You have that consistent energy flowing. We used to actually, we taught years ago, we do have a life coaching program too, and we taught it in weekends. We had one weekend a month. So people would be there all day Saturday and all day Sunday. This was years ago, before all of the online stuff. And it was really great. It was intense. But the thing that tended to happen was in between, since there was almost a month in between, then people would fall back a lot. There's a benefit to something that is consistently going, and actually allows your energy to to just be on an upward trend. And the learning is just really wonderful. We learn and grow probably as much as anybody else in all of this stuff. So, and we love it. So that's what we're doing right now.
So the work that you and Philip do at Awakenings Institute has lasted a long time, and you've learned a lot from your experiences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
You know a lot about bringing resources to people, and
yeah. Well, and I think it's one of those things. I think one of the things I love about it, just I guess I'm drawn to it. I think we're all drawn to growing spiritually at a certain point. I also love that there's so much depth to it that it never gets boring. I was an architect years ago, and after a while, it was just like drudgery. I got into management. You work your way into management, and then you've got all this, all these schedules and people and responsibilities. And I was so happy when we were able to change into the work that we do now, which is really holistic and spiritual coaching, healing, growth, all of those wonderful things. It's been decades, and I think if anything, I'm enjoying it more than ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it has depth and it keeps teaching you.
Yeah. And I think as we evolve, it does the experience gets better because we bring more of us to it. It's like if you look back over a period of years, there's more of you here now, which is a real blessing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And of course, wishing everybody a wonderful holiday.
Yes. And to everyone who's joining us, thank you for being here. Enlightened World Network offers daily meditations and other programs, so do come back. And thank you, Jane, again. This was a lovely time together.
Oh, thank you, Sue. I enjoyed it every minute.
We hope everyone has a good evening and take care, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.